Hello everyone and welcome to this week's reviews. It's a superhero-powered weekend, and today's releases both center around two very popular heroes, albeit ones who couldn't be further apart. First up is the long-awaited animated film adaptation of Dav Pilkey's beloved series of books. Does DreamWorks Animation succeed in translating them to the screen? Here is Captain Underpants. As you can see, I was somebody who grew up on the source material, and watching Captain Underpants took me back to being 8 years old again. It's got that humor so characteristic of the series, and it celebrates that sort of elementary school humor. And yet, while this is a film about a superhero who wears underpants and a villain with the name Professor Poopy Pants, the humor never ventures into gross-out territory. There's an innocence to the film, and it's also reflected in the animation. I was reminded a lot of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, with how the film favors a hyperactive, cartoony style with plenty of swatch and stretch. Director David Soren and the animation team at Micros Image Montreal embrace other forms of animation. There's a particularly layered sequence put together by Screen Novelties that I won't spoil for you. The entire film really does look like Pilkey's simple illustrations brought to life, but with an added cinematic depth. The friendship between George and Harold feels genuine, with Kevin Hart and Thomas Middleditch playing off each other exceptionally well. The most surprising element of Captain Underpants is how it develops Krupp beyond the evil principal role. The film delves into his character, but not in a way that takes away from him, and there are a few nice messages here, but the film does not beat you over the head with them. Captain Underpants is hardly a groundbreaking animated film, but it succeeds at being a really funny and charming tale with a clever sense of humor and celebration of the importance of laughter and that, hey, poop jokes can be funny if done properly. Next up is another long-awaited starring vehicle of a much-beloved superhero, the latest installment in the DC Extended Universe, Wonder Woman. There are two keys to the success of this film. One, it's a pretty good war film. Through a lot of it, Patty Jenkins treats this as a genuine World War I picture, and creates some well-crafted battle scenes. However, she also shows what a mess that war was, and how people weren't even sure what they were fighting about. The other key element is the chemistry between Diana Prince and Steve Trevor. They are genuinely endearing together, and we see how they learn from each other. I really like how Wonder Woman is portrayed as an optimist, but also smart, resourceful, and caring. The stakes are kept high and everything is set up clearly. It did take me a little while to get into it, as we are required to take a lot of information about who the Amazonians are. I also felt the villain and final action scene were a tad on the generic side, and it's hard not to flash back to other recent superhero movies. Nonetheless, by taking the material with the necessary balance of seriousness and occasional lightheartedness, while also treating Wonder Woman with respect, this makes for a solid adventure. Thank you for watching this week's reviews, and I'll see you next time.